Good, it worked. I have an idea. It was a shower thought. And it might be delicious and it might be disgusting, but we're gonna try it anyway. What we're hinging on here is that I have two. See, I got this shit. And I wanna see if I have any beef soups. Chikorina is chicken, corn. Jambalaya is beef based, but this is very spicy. Tomato basil, chikorina again. Ooh, macaroni and bean, that might, well, I'd count that as beefy. I need two, oh, doorbell. Hold, please. Cool, it was DHL, because it's really windy and that package weighs nothing. That's what I want people to ring my bell and be like, this is gonna blow away. So, okay, we've got macaroni and bean with some pasta fagioli and jambalaya, but do I have anything else that's like beefy? Clam chowder again. No, I think spaghetti and meatballs by Chef Boyardee. With chicken from Little, black beans, and chicken noodle. All right, so these are the two. So we're making some spicy shit tonight. It's okay. It's okay. I believe in myself. So, 2 cans of soup is already too much salt for me, especially the jambalaya. I think this has like 1,400 milligrams. 1,500 is more in the macaroni and bean. Okay, so what's my plan tonight, this minute? We're gonna combine some Progresso soup with, and I have it in here because I used to soak my thing. Boom. Beef broth with, wait, don't close that yet. I have that beef too. No, but we got carrots. I'll show you what that is in a second. We've got, well, let's go with these carrots. You know what? We're just gonna go with these sliced carrots. I don't know if celery goes. I think, you know what? Fuck it, we gotta get rid of some celery and I'm gonna eat some liverwurst while we're waiting. So, and then what else we got in here that I could add to that? There's tons of other beefy things, but they're way too salty right now. And I also have a thing of white rice, which is as hard as a rock because it came from a Chinese food thing 10 days ago. So, here's my plan. We might have to add some water to this as well. This is a beef short rib that I cooked yesterday by just slow roasting it in the oven, which wasn't slow enough. And then I was searing them in the air fryer, and I did one last night for dinner, and then I took a small one out and I seared it in the air fryer for this morning's breakfast because I'm dumb. And now this last one, because I don't want to wait. If the thing's 2-3 days old, I'm not going to want to eat it. But now I'm going to throw this in the bottom of this pot, I guess. Put that on, and then we are going to dress it with the beef broth, which I actually used to soak it. So let's get some beef broth. Beef broth. So what we're gonna do is actually cook that short rib, get all that nice fat off of there. Remember, I have liverwurst because I'm hungry. But we're just going to make it, all of a sudden it's macaroni and bean and jambalaya. And we're gonna throw some carrots in it, maybe some celery, and I was thinking about onion. By the way, this Progresso jambalaya is no joke hot. Like there's like a meter, and this says hot, not medium or mild. This shit hot. Like, you might feel it on the way out hot. It's quite actually shocking due to the fact that most soups commercially available are like, or most products that are like sold to, how do I put this, PC, white people, are not as hot as they would be. Like if you go to Thailand and you guys say, give me some hot Thai food and you're a Thai person, they kill you. But you know, you're used to it because you're from Thailand. But you ask for that here and you know, there was a Thai restaurant right next to where I used to live in Narberth, still there, Coco Thai Bistro, if you want to look it up. And they used to have 5 levels of spice. And it was, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one was Take Me to the Sun. And the Take Me to the Sun option, I was there with a friend who was a spice nut. And the Take Me to the Sun option, he ordered that, and I ordered the 4th hottest option on the exact same dish. We both got the evil fried rice. You know, with whatever protein you want. God, I want Thai food now. And what showed up was mine was this color, this yellow, and his was this color, the rice, the whole bowl of fucking rice. That's how it used to be. When you got it like Take Me to the Sun, they did. The problem is where it is located near Philadelphia is full of rich old white people. And the problem with that comes when then, you know, the husband sits down and his son orders like the level 4 heat, and then he's like, I'll show him. I'll get to take me to the son. And it is not even fucking close. And then the father complains and sends the food back, and his son's laughing at him. No one wants that. So now you can't go there and get the murder level. You can only get the, it comes basically pussy bitch style. So I don't know how I got on that. Oh yeah, the Progresso soup. Usually they wouldn't sell something that hot because, again, it's gonna be the father goes, I like hot spicy food. And then they give you like real hot spicy food like that is. And all of a sudden, I don't like shopping at Pathmark anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This is very slow. Let's warm this up faster. So what I'm gonna do, we've got the broth, we've got the soups. Let's add some water to this. Filtered water, I always add filtered if I can. I mean, my well water is pretty clean, but at least run it through something because there's no filter except for the filter in the actual spigot there. And I got to install the whole house. I probably want to add at least an inch because I'm going to be adding the carrots too. So they're going to absorb a lot of the liquid and we're going to be back down. So don't think you're going to water down the soup. There's so much salt in there and so much heat in there. And the best part about declaring you're going to make your own soup is you get to add all your own flavorings as well. So if this like got too unsoupy, soup, I can open up a can of that roast beef, or I've got the Better Than bouillon in here and I can just go boop. We're still working our way towards being able to enjoy a slice of liverwurst. I don't know what it is. It's got to be my quarter Polish side. It's just like, eat this shit. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not eating salt. I was looking at it like I need to shake some of that in there. That's nuts and no. We should be. I could actually add some pasta to this. I'm probably gonna do that. But first, let's get some of those carrots and. Do we want to do all the carrots? I might not even break up the celery just to be lazy. And if it gets soft enough, it'll just cut with a fork anyway. Let's see how many of these go in there before it looks crowded. Because it's like, oh, I might as well add, the worst thing you could do when you're cooking a recipe like this is go, oh, I might as well add the rest. A lot of times I've ruined food dishes like that because I go to shake out whatever, it's the meat or the chicken or the fucking cheese, and there's just like 12% too much. And I'm like, it'll probably fucking work. And then it ruins it. Or it throws it off just enough to piss me off. There we go. There's so many here. I'm not gonna dip anything recently. I had so many dips during New Year's. If you're the chef, you can do that. If you're the only person eating it, you can do that. You know what? I should make an entire video of the things I do while I'm cooking for myself that I definitely would not do. Let's just call them food faux pas. Like breaking the celery off in your mouth and spitting it into the pot. Probably don't do that if you're serving guests. Or, probably do that if you're serving guests, depending on who the guests are. Oscar. And I'll complain every time I make one of these videos because I like to have a podcast on or a Farscape episode. What? Are you a scorpion? What is that tail doing? Young man. Okay, so I'll probably cover this for a bit, and I do want to add some pasta because I feel like we're gonna have beef and we're gonna have carrots and we're gonna have celery, and that macaroni one, I thought it would have more, it just doesn't. So I probably would keep to the same style. In fact, oh, they're right there. All right, first things to do you have anything that's specifically only gonna work in soup? Orza, I find only really works in soup, but it's wrong for that. I do have either small pot macaronis or the big elbow macaronis. So small elbows or big elbows. It's gonna have to be big elbows. I know you're all screaming it at home. And it doesn't matter how long it's gonna take because that soup's gonna be on there for an hour. And I will taste this, like unlike my other dishes where I don't taste it till I'm sitting down, I want this to be correct. You know what I need to add? Holy fuck. My brain, it's on 110% overdrive. We need to add a can of diced tomatoes to that. Just a can of just a straight can of diced tomatoes. I wish they sold small. This one has flavoring in it. I don't want that. I want unflavored diced tomatoes. So we gotta go. Watch me finger the box. Jesus fuck. You know my granddaddy was a die cutter, and this is the shit he would do. He would poke these slits, and he'd probably do a better fucking job. Okay, hold on, we're just gonna... There we go. And we got our can. Had to give it a little bit of a concussive maintenance. Look at that. It's cool how that opens. It's just fucking open. Yes. And they're pull top cans of organic diced tomatoes. Romas from California, vine ripened. Okay. But you're just sitting over there. So now we've got a big fucking hunk of beef that's gonna fall apart. We've got pasta that's gonna cook. We got carrots, which it's always the case of I could hold off on the carrots until I absolutely know 3 minutes before I'm ready to serve, drop it in the hot soup and it'll just, boom, they'll be cooked. But then I'll forget. Meow. Meow. Your food looks nasty. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera. I'm gonna stir that. I'll be back. It's 6:44. We'll see how long I give that. Right?
Luxem worlds are wealthy. There's little of value in the uncharted territory.
Farscape Season 4. So here's the problem. This is on low. That rolling boil, that's low. And this pot doesn't work on the the induction. So all I can try to do is move it over to the smaller burner on low instead of the big burner on low and hope that it goes down, because it's only been like 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 22 minutes. And I really want to get that bone, like, that meat needs to like go slow. That's still slightly too much, but I'm gonna leave it like that. So yeah, I haven't added anything else. I was considering adding an onion, but I don't have any onions. I apparently used all my fucking onions. That's garlic. I could add garlic. I haven't tasted it yet. I should give it a taste. Everything in there was already cooked. It's not like the beef is being cooked. It done been cook. It don't being cook. Let's not put that over the oil, which I plan to reuse. Take a walk where it's nice and cool. Look at Graza. What an outfit. All right, we have a problem. It tastes like spicy water. There's not enough beef flavoring. I could rely on the fat from the piece of short rib getting out there, but I don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna probably either do roasted. I actually have roasted onion, right? What is this? Oh, bull bait. Wait, reduced sodium. I have reduced sodium beef base. We're good, we're golden. We're not golden, I'm not strong enough to open it. Oh God, there it is. All right, where's the spoon that I just had my mouth in? There we go. So this should fix that problem. We did add a bit of water, quite a bit of water. That should, you don't want it to come off as a clump. You want it to sort of melt and stay up on top. So it really like, it'll go down and be fine. One should be enough. It's reduced sodium, but it's still not like no sodium. And sodium bad. Okay, put that in there. My first time trying the reduced sodium one. Maybe gonna make like an ice cream sandwich out of it. What else can you put in? Full carrots, no. I mean, I literally have this amazing ground beef, but then I'm making chili. Which technically I do have macaroni and beans. It's kind of like, this might be the hoboest chili ever made. ZeosHoboChili.org. Oh, that's the wind literally trying to tear my house down. That's always fun. Oh, look, we're getting little meatballs over here. Oh, yeah, it's jambalaya balls. And here's our big piece of beef. It actually might be too low now. We're not even... I'll give it a second to see if it comes back up. Yeah, we go a little bit higher than that. All right, we'll get that on like a simmer, and I'll probably give it another, well, I'll give it to the end of this episode. And then no matter what's happening, we're eating soup. Right?
So why would you make such an exchange?
Good. Bye, Lloyds. So I shut this off about 5 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago. 7:33, what time it was before. I wanted it to cool off a bit because I was like, you know what I have that I gotta get rid of? This taco style cheddar and Asiago cheeses with taco seasoning. This is old. Is there a date in it? Okay, it's good till February 2022, February 22nd, 2025. So even though this has been open in my fridge for like 3 months, how does it make the cheese not be bad? How does it do that? How do they do that? What science or black magic do they do to that? And also, even though this is not chili, I think some Fritos, which is gonna add more salt. Yes, I'm aware. And so did the cheese. A beefy soup, you gotta get the cheese. And I was gonna add this to the bowl itself, but I'm like, you know what? I really want it to melt and mingle and thicken up this, the broth. Soup goop. I haven't tasted it again since I added the bouillon, so we should probably do that right now before I scoop some out and it's like, oh, this is terrible. Oh God, you've got, this is the spoon I used for the reduced sodium better than bouillon, so it's it's gonna taste very bouillon-y if I don't rinse it off. That's perfect. That needs nothing else as far as flavor. Nothing has changed. It's great. That is, it's less spicy than it was when it was just straight up jambalaya. I go deep bowl. It's gonna have cheese in it. It's gonna have that. I'm gonna yank out this, you know, I'll do that right now. I'm gonna yank out the, why is there, oh, I don't know, remember why there's a thing. That's why there's a thing. Let's get this big motherfucker out of here because I'm not just gonna leave it. I'll put it back in, but I'm gonna cut it up a little bit. So this shrank nicely. Hopefully tenderizing some of the meat. Oh yeah, look at that. Them short ribs, bro. All right, we'll lay it down. I'll cut this into little chunky pieces. This is very difficult. So I'm using this knife because it flexes, hopefully to get around this bone. There we go. I stab this. There we go. Stab and stack and stack and stab. Oh, movie recommendation out of nowhere. Go watch Hundreds of Beavers. Look up nothing about it. Like, just take my word on Hundreds of Beavers. Get a nice copy of Hundreds of Beavers. It may not even be like high resolution. I don't remember if my copy was HD. It's not an old movie. A couple years back. But man, it's a cinematic experience. In like a good way. This is not like, oh, you're going to watch a terrible movie. You're going to watch a weird-ass movie, and you're going to tell your friends, like, dude, you got to watch Hundreds of Beavers. So that's like pure fat right there. A little bit more. Oh, maybe it isn't pure fat. Hold on. I'm trying to lean this out a little bit, but this is just impossible to cut. That's got good flavor now. All right. All that can go back in. It's always those fatty cuts, man. Those cheap fatty cuts. There used to be cuts of meat that the butcher could take home to his family. It didn't cost him much. He was selling the expensive ones, taking home the cheap ones. They took it home enough years in a row that they actually got recipes and figured out how to cook it. And then the shittiest cuts of beef, like skirt steak, wasn't an expensive cut of steak until it was like popularized. So go thank your local fucking butcher for fucking it up. Like chicken wings used to get thrown away. Is that just fat? I can't tell. That is mostly just fat. Cut that off of there. There we go. Like if I could pick it up like that, like fat, then garbage pail. Let's get what we've got cut in here again. I don't know any of those juices going to waste. Oh yeah. The juice. The magic juice. As far as this, how hot is this? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to salvage much more off of this without my teeth. Yeah, there's no thickness there. I think this is all. I could probably take some of that. That's a piece right there. Hold on. Try not to slice the actual bone either. Get that shit in there, yeah. Okay, so now let that cool off. Actually need to wash this. I don't think I'd be doing more slicing. I will usually leave it like that, which is very bad. Don't do that. No do that. I don't want to put it in the sink if I can avoid it, because it should be washed immediately, and I can't do that. I could throw that back in there just like a bouillon cube for now, but I think I want to chew everything off of it. So what did we make here? I don't know. I should let it cool down a little bit and give you guys like a final like taste test, like actual putting it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. All right, let's see what we got. It's certainly hearty. That's the term hearty is used a lot besides Tom. Let's get some of this nice fatty beef in there. Oh yeah. Oh. I was gonna wait, but I want you to watch me do this. Like a handful. It's about Fritos, man. Fritos and beef. All right, I'm gonna pour up my Arizona Mucho Mango. Can I fit it? 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 I did. All right, go sit down. I'm gonna finish this last 4 minutes of Farscape, and then I'll tell you how the soup is once I can actually ingest it. Oh God, why are there just clean towels here? That's not helping. It's not helping. Oh, waifus. Show me. Show me. Oh God. Great. This is amazing. The beef, like cut up, is perfect size. All the pasta's cooked perfectly. The carrots are perfect. I didn't take a yank of celery. It's probably gonna be really stringy. But I could pull. I want to put what, 4 pieces in there, 6 pieces in there. I can just pull those out, cut them. The Fritos have gotten wet, but they're still like crispy, like even under the liquid. I don't know what I made, so you guys can title this video. I'm just gonna put beef concoction, and you guys tell me what the hell it is. God, that's tasty. It's one of those warm your soul sorts of things. I love it.